Hey, Candle and Stone, how are you, love? Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, guys, come on in. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Fedora, how are you? Thank you for the super heart. I really appreciate you. Hey, Amber, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Hey, Tanya. Boo, I know you swamped over there. Thank you for inviting your followers, guys. Come on in. We're going to be talking about the home office deduction. Hey, Katrina, how are you? Guys, so just to give you an idea, next week, hopefully I'll have my coffee mug from Katrina, y'all. She done hooked it up. So if y'all like my coffee mug, when I get it next week from Katrina, look, you know where to go to when I get it. So come on, guys, come on in. Bryce is a bit fussy in the background, so yeah. Hey, Charlize, long time, love. Hey, guys, come on in. Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day. It's spring weather, guys. Come on in. I think I just shared the video, guys. If you can share the video before we dive right into the content, we're going to be talking about the truth about your home office deduction. Hey, Angelia, how are you? I need to break it with a few hundred, y'all, but this is not good. Yeah, guys. So thank you for sharing the video. I really appreciate it. The 1D, thank you for coming in. Facebook, you guys are pretty quiet over there, but how are you? Hey, makeup artist. Okay, guys, so just to let you know, we're talking about the home office tax deductions. I get this question all the time from a lot of clients. A lot of you are concerned about it. Even people that aren't my clients, I get the same question all the time. Hey, One Architect, how are you? Thank you guys for sharing the video. I really appreciate you. Come on in. And I haven't figured out what I'm going to give for this month's shared contest. So I'll probably figure that out tomorrow, what I'm going to do in terms of when you guys share, what could I give back? So I may give you guys, what about virtual offices? What do you mean virtual office? Oh, so if it's a virtual office, I'll get into that. That might be a good segue. That may be a very, very good segue. Okay, so I'll talk about virtual offices. So yeah, so this, okay, so I know what we're going to do. So starting today, what's today? March 27th up until April 17th. That's the last day of tax season, tax day. I'm going to be giving away my tax journal, guys. So I'm creating my tax journal. It is with the designer now. So it will be released before tax season is over with. So if you share the video, any of you share the video, my team is going to pick two winners of my tax journal, beginning today until the last day of tax season. And we will announce the winner on that tax day. So share the video, guys. Definitely do hashtag shared. My journal is amazing. I'm excited. I've put a lot of work into it. So yeah, guys, so definitely look out for my tax journal. It will be available for sale within the next week or two. But if you share the video with hashtag shared from today forward, okay, you will get an opportunity to be one of the two winners of my tax journal. And guys, when I tell you you need this tax journal, you need it. It's going to save you a lot of money when you're traveling, a lot of time, a lot of headache, and so forth. So guys, I'm excited. So we're talking about the truth about your home office deduction. Okay, so first things first, if you are a small business owner, press 1 in the chat, guys. Let me know who I'm talking to. Put 1 in the chat. Oh, I froze on you. This Wi-Fi been horrible. Put 1 in the chat if you own a small business or if you are an entrepreneur. Put 1 in the chat. Okay, so Periscope, we're getting some 1s. Facebook, we don't have no business owners over there. I know y'all are. There you go, Katrina. There you go. Hey, Candles and Stones. I see you have your business. Okay, so if you have a small business, I'm talking to you right now. If you work out of your home, I'm talking to you right now. Right? I'm talking to you. because it's beneficial. Because you see, guys, I'm working from my home right now. Like, I love working from my home. But there is a major misconception between if you have a virtual office or if you have a home office, if you have an office, what deductions are you allowed to take and what you aren't allowed to take. So let's go ahead and clarify this. First, let me introduce myself, guys, before we dive into the content. Many of you know who I am, but for all of my newcomers, you don't know who I am. I'm Folasade, the accountant to entrepreneurs. I basically help entrepreneurs dominate their businesses and control their money, guys, all through accounting. So I basically educate you, give you the resources and the tools to really minimize your taxes and increase your revenue by being more strategic with all of your accounting data. So today's live stream, I'm trying to protect your taxes, okay? I don't want you guys to be paying an enormous amount of money in taxes. And first and foremost, I want to remove any confusion that you may have involving the home office deduction. So first things first, if you operate your business out of your home, then guess what? That home office deduction may not be beneficial to you. I'm going to say that again. If you are an entrepreneur and you're working from your home office, the deduction, the home office deduction may not be beneficial for you. Are you serious, Tanya? I'm really frozen? Hold on, Facebook. I think Periscope said I'm frozen. Am I still frozen? I can see the hearts coming. Okay, so Candles and Stones said no. Charlize said no. Okay, Tanya, it may be you. It may be you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so first things first, if you operate, hey, Julia, how are you? Hey, Camille. If you operate a small business from your home, I'm going to debunk that everybody going to benefit from that home office deduction, because guess what? Not everybody benefits from the home office deduction. If you want to know if you benefit or if you don't benefit, put one in the chat, guys. Put one in the chat if you want to know what allows you to benefit from the home office deduction, or if you want to know, just put one in the chat, guys. Okay, so we getting the ones in, we getting them in. Okay, so first things first, the reason why a lot of small business owners do not benefit from the home office deduction is because guess what? Your business is operating at a loss. Okay, so put that down, guys. Make sure you have your pen and your paper and everything, and make sure you write down that if your business operates at a loss presently, then the home office deduction will not benefit you for this upcoming year. So I hear clients all the time say, well, why didn't I claim the home office deduction? Why didn't you do all of this? Because guess what, guys? If I claim the home office deduction in every situation, it can negatively impact your refund, meaning it can reduce your refund. If you knew that the home office deduction can reduce your refund, press 1. That means you know a lot, girl. Press 1 if you know that the home office deduction, besides Tanya, I know you know, boo. Look, if you knew that the home office deduction can reduce your refund, not give you more money, I'm talking about take your money down, press 1. If you didn't know, press 2, because we learned something today. Okay, so makeup artist says she didn't know. Yep. One architect said he didn't know. Charlize said he didn't know. She didn't know. Amber said she didn't know. Guys, many of you are right now didn't know that the home office deduction can negatively impact your refund and actually reduce it significantly. And the reason being is because it allows you only to break even. I'm going to say that again. The home office deduction does not allow you to have a negative, a loss in your business. What it does is it allows you to break even. All right. So it's not going to boost up your loss in your business. Okay. So if you've been watching me for a long time, guys, many of you have, when you get a loss in your business, that means you have a negative balance, right? That means you have less revenue than what you're spending, right? That loss reduces your taxable income from other areas and then end up increasing your refund or decreasing the taxes that's owed. Hey, Shayna, how are you? However, with this home office deduction, it will only allow you to break even. So you will not get the increase in your refund because of the home office deduction. So guys, please, when you ask your tax person, if I'm doing your taxes, you guys are fine because I'm going to waive your options. But if you're not working with me, you have to be knowledgeable about these things, because if you're pressed, right? I'm going to say that again. Hey, Lysandra, if you're pressed to claim the home office deduction, it can possibly negatively impact your refund. And so just be very careful of what you ask us, you know, along the way. Hey, Eminem Don, how are you? Hey, Lysandra. Hey, guys, come on in. If I can ask you if you can share the video. We're talking about the truth about your home office deduction. So number one, I said that it doesn't always positively impact everybody. Some people are going to be negatively impacted by the home office deduction. Some people's refunds are going to be lowered. Some people's refunds may be higher. It's all on a case-by-case basis. But if your business is currently operating at a loss for tax purposes, okay, then the home office deduction will not positively increase your refund and in turn only allow you to break even. Guys, you got it? If you got it, got it in the chat, guys. Let me know if you got it. Before I go ahead on to the next one, let me know you got it, guys, by putting got it in the chat so we can move on. So that's one major truth about it. It doesn't help everybody. It doesn't. It may not help you. It doesn't help me in the sense of, because I can't even claim my home office anymore. I can't even claim my home office. So now, the truth about the home office deduction is this. You cannot, and this is number two, guys. This is number two. We cannot deduct both if you have office space and or if you have a home office, okay? So for example, I have an office space, so I cannot legally deduct my home office. The only time that I was legally able to deduct my home office was when I was downsizing my office and I didn't find a new location at the moment. So all of my work, my home became my primary office location. So if your home is your primary office location, then the home office deduction you will qualify to take that. But if you have an office space, if you have a space that you're renting and you're paying money for, then you don't have the opportunity to deduct your home office expenses. See, now this is where it gets a bit tight and difficult for small businesses, because I know we are operating our businesses at home. I know we have the computers and the laptops and we're using our household stuff such as internet, you know, gas and all of that stuff. But you guys have to be very strategic when it comes down to this. If you have a home office, you can deduct the home office. But if you also have an office, you cannot deduct the home office. So you cannot do both. So guys, just let me know, are we on the same page? Do you got it? Got it in the chat before I go ahead on to number three. So number two, just to clarify for you guys, the home office deduction cannot be taken if you have an alternative office location where you see your clients. So for example, if you do have the home office and an office space, but you only allow your clients to come to the office space, then that has already wiped out your opportunity to deduct your home office deduction. Yeah. So that's number two, guys. Number two is if you have an office space, even what if you receive rent? So in your case, Amber, if you can explain a little bit more in detail, are you saying that you have like roomers, you're renting rooms out of your home? If that's what you're saying, that's a totally different situation in its entirety. And if that is the case, then that may be a benefit to you. I think I did a live stream for my membership Rookie on the Books about a month ago, and I was telling them ways to make their home a full deduction. And in that particular case, I think you're tapping into the strategy that I gave them in regards to that. Okay, so Facebook, I look like I'm freezing a little bit. So guys, so far, are we on the same page? Okay. All right, so you guys, I think that was what, number 2. Let's go ahead on to number 3. Are you guys ready for number 3? If you're still live and with me and ready, put number 3 in the chat. Facebook, you as well, put number 3 in the chat. Not at all. Are you freezing? Okay. Katrina, Ariel, thank you guys for sharing the video. And don't forget, when you do share the video for me, do hashtag shared. We will be tracking it to give you guys my tax journal. I'm really, really excited. So yeah. And then the more hashtags we see, the more opportunity and more chances you get. Okay, so number 3, guys, number 3. If your business is profitable, then I need you to live and die by LA. No, if your business is profitable, guys, I need you to definitely make sure you are maximizing your home office deduction. Okay. Hey, Monica, how are you? So I'm going to say that again, guys. If you are, hey, Blackson, thank you for coming back. If your business is profitable, meaning, let's say you make 5 figures, you put your expenses in, and you have a $10,000 profit. Let's say you make $100,000, you put your expenses in of $60,000, you have a $40,000 profit. I don't care what level you are profitable at. If you operate your business out of your home, it is in your best benefit to make sure that you maximize your home office deduction. Because remember, we learned before that if your business isn't profitable and you're already operating at a loss, then home office deduction doesn't benefit you in that current year. However, if you are profitable, I see so many profitable businesses miss this part. They forget to make sure that they deduct the home office. But this is the kicker, guys. There are 2 ways that you can take the deduction. You can take the simplified version, which is straightforward, one click of a button. Many of you that use TurboTax to do your taxes, that may be the direction that you're taking. However, if you really want to maximize your taxes, if you really want to get the best bang for your buck, this is where your professional come in place, guys, and you want them to take the full worksheet of the home office deduction. So that means on your end, guys, you have to get all the expenses to us and everything, and then that person needs to be knowledgeable enough to know what expenses direct and what expenses indirect. So guys, if you are preparing your taxes on your own and your business is profitable, I don't think that that's the best option for you, because I guarantee you, you are leaving a lot of money on the table because you have not taken the necessary steps to find out exactly what credits benefit you at every phase in your business. Okay, so guys, if you're profitable, make sure, hey, April Dior, how are you? Make sure that you end up claiming your home office deductions. Make sure, don't be lazy saying, oh, I'm going to give you estimates. Don't be lazy and say, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to give you the whole amount, or I don't want to call. I just want to give you an idea. No, 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 no. Let's stop operating our taxes off estimations and guesstimations. It doesn't work in your favor. It actually hurt many of you. And I see it across the board. When it comes down to taxes, guys, So many people are lazy with it, and I don't want you to be lazy with the only expense that is 100% guaranteed. Taxes is our main expense. We don't have to pay our staff. We don't have to do anything. But guess what? The main thing we have to do is pay taxes. So when you become profitable, or if you are profitable as you're listening to me right now, make sure that you take the full version of the home office deduction and do not take the simplified version, because that will not benefit you fully. It will not fully benefit you. I should have said it the opposite way. Hey, I cannot pronounce that. I don't know if it's CEO. Guys, thank you for the hearts on Periscope. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, so I had a good question. What if you have a virtual office? So now this is where things get really tight and really crazy. The IRS have not really expanded beyond certain arenas. So they're still really old school. The way that we do business. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for telling me. The way that we do business today, the IRS is really not that hip. They're like the old grandma that think that she's really cool, or the grandpa that think that he's really cool and he don't know a thing. The way that the business arena is moving, the IRS have not moved swiftly with it. So there's no specific classification at all that directly ties into virtual office. But based on my assumption of the law and based on my knowledge, I would assume, okay, that the virtual office, because you're paying a certain fee every month to utilize their facilities, and that's where you're going to be seeing your clients, those expenses are the ones that you can definitely take. Now, when you pay for, now if you only had, and this may be one trick to it too, guys, if you only use that virtual office for its conference rooms, for events and so forth, and you pay like a monthly membership to do that, and they may answer your phone and may have a PO box there, then that doesn't classify as it being your office space, because you don't only see clients there, or you don't see clients there. Hey, God's prophet, thank you for coming in. So that's one of the distinguishing factors when it comes down to you being able to take the home office deduction. Is this your primary location where you see clients at? So if that virtual office is your primary location where you see clients at, then that's what you're going to be obligated to deduct. Okay? Got it, Charlize? Perfect. Hey, Nana, how are you? Hey, Pamela. Hey, guys. How are you? Come on in, guys. If you could share the video. We're talking about the truth about your home office deduction. And what we've learned so far is that it doesn't benefit everybody. It doesn't. It doesn't fit you, benefit you all the time. And depending on where you are in your business, it may not be a good thing to even claim it. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. But in certain cases, especially if the business is profitable, then it will definitely hinder a positive impact on your taxes. So guys, if you're with me so far, go ahead on and put 1 in the chat before I go ahead on into our next truth about the home office deduction. Put 1, let me know you're still with me. Facebook, hey guys. Okay, so we rolling on, and don't forget you can post your questions. I am taking a little bit of notes so I can answer them actually probably throughout the session or at the end of this live stream. Okay, so the home office deduction, guys, is one, how would I say this? What's the right word I'm looking for? I don't want to say underutilized. Okay, yep, it's the most underutilized deduction out there. If you are profitable, guys, you're missing major stuff. So like, for example, my landscaper, he comes to my home every 2 weeks during the season. If you have a home office and it qualifies to be able to be a deduction, then don't forget about your landscaper. Don't they maintain your home? Don't forget about the improvements that you made in your home. Don't forget you just hired a handyman from Thumbtack to come in and fix some things. Guys, you are underutilizing. You are underutilizing the home office deduction. So many of you are not thinking about all the stuff. So let me give you an example. of one deduction that many of you, especially my first time home buyers, even me, I just let go this expense last year. But many of you are paying for home warranties. Many of you are paying for appliance, insurance, and all of this great stuff, right? But your accountant never told you that you can write that stuff off for your home office because you're not working with me. So many of you are sitting back underutilizing the home office deduction, and your business is profitable, so you're leaving money on the table. You're probably going to end up owing more money than what you actually are supposed to because you did not write down my notes or hire me to do your taxes. On Point Styles, guys, thank you for coming in. Manuel, how are you? So guys, do you get it? Are we on the same page? Think about it. What else do you do to maintain your home? Think about it. The snow removal. We just had a snowstorm. I didn't pay nobody to do snow removal because it melted the next day. But if I had to call my landscaper to come and remove the snow, then guess what I would end up having to do? I get to write that off if I can claim my home office deduction. Because how are your clients going to walk in your driveway? How are your clients going to walk up your stairs? How are you going to service your people if they can't get through the front door? How are you going to maintain a good business look if your lawn isn't cut? How are you going to say you this big time such and such, and when your clients come to your home, you're not deducting certain things, or you don't have a person that come and rake the leaves? Come on now. You guys are paying for expenses for this home, but you're not deducting more on your taxes. Tanya, go have an amazing day, love. Gloria, how are you? Okay, guys, so are you with me? So now, many of you are going to lose out on this deduction come next year, okay? If you telework, and I think this is number 5. Yeah, this is number 5, guys, and I'm rolling. I didn't even name or number them or anything. Number 5, if you telework from home, if you telework at your job and you work from home, then you get to take the business use of your home as well, especially if your job doesn't reimburse you for utilizing your home. Many of you are building your businesses while you are working your 9 to 5, sitting in front of your home office and never leaving home. But guess what? You're forgetting that on the job side, you can take business use of home. And also on the business side, you can also take business use of home. If you already knew that you could take business use of home for your job because you telework, press 1. And I think I probably was the one that told you guys, but press 1. If this is completely new to you guys, press 2. Okay, so we're getting some responses now. Good. Yeah, so many of you are allowing your job to use your household utilities, your household equipment and internet and all of this stuff for free, and you're forgetting that it is a deduction to you, especially if you aren't reimbursed for it. But guess what, guys? Many of you waited so late. Many of you did not contact me when I told you this 2 years ago, and guess what's happening? Due to the new Trump plan, that opportunity to deduct your home office from your job, right, for your job is no longer a deduction come next year. So if you are teleworking, okay, and you don't know what to do, your tax person never told you that you can do this, you guys need to be getting on my calendar, bit.ly/quick tax chat. We may not be able to finish your taxes before the deadline, but you'll get your extension and everything else. Katrina said, and all of these changes are why I'm becoming a client. Yes, Katrina, it's just too many changes. It's just too much going on. And we have to be paying attention to what's going on out there, because it impacts your taxes and your money. And remember, the more taxes you pay, the less money you have in your household. The more taxes you pay equals less money that you have in your business. The more money that you pay in taxes, thank you, Angelia, the more money that you pay in taxes is the less you have to have that financial freedom that you guys desire. So guys, this is your free for all. If you have any questions about the home office deduction or any other type of tax questions, please post them at your leisure right now. I'm going to go ahead and answer all of your questions if I can. And yeah, so guys, please look out for my tax journal. I'm really, really excited. HOA fees. Yeah. But remember, it's supposed to be on business use of your home, so it will allocate the right portion of your HOA fees that you can deduct. So Facebook, do we have any questions? Periscope, I think we guys are rolling. I really appreciate the hearts, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. And let me tell you something, guys. The information that I give you guys on a regular basis, I think it's almost going to be 2.5 years coming up now, is the information that, one, you guys need to implement into your business. The landscape of business is changing. It's so much competition. There's so many people out here. You have to start using other ways to really dominate your business. Thank you, Angelia. How do we join Rookie on the Books? Amber, if you want to join Rookie on the Books, go to bit.ly/2 Rookie on the Books. So just to let you guys know, by being part of my membership, they actually get 30% off all of my services. Everything that I do, my tax journal that I'm releasing, they get 30% off. My tax services, they get 30% off. Yeah, like, so everything, every workshop that I do, everything that I do, being a member, give you 30% off. And you guys, thank you, Angelia. And you guys definitely need to take advantage of it, because as I'm creating more and more content and getting more stuff out there, you want that benefit. You want to be able to come and type in, hey, Folasade, what's this question? Hey, Queen Marsha, how are you? Hey, Folasade, what's this? Or can you help me with this? And then I may end up creating a workshop for that month strictly around what your needs are within the group. So if you are part of my membership and you are underutilizing the membership, then once again, post your questions and take advantage of all resources, guys, because guess what? We are in the information age, but we are in the implementation stage. So I didn't even give you guys all this information now. We need to implement it, because now the home office deduction is wiping out. So if you were teleworking all of these years, you're going to lose that deduction from this year forward. So after you file this 2017 tax return, that advice is gone out the window. So now my clients are paying me more so we can find more loopholes and more strategies and all of that stuff. So guys, please stay on board. And if you have any questions, I'm open. Jasleen, thank you for inviting your follower. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so guys, you have about, what, 5 more minutes for Q&A? I'm not going to force you guys to answer any questions. Can I request a private consultation, Eva? Yes, you can. If you want to do a private consultation, I think it's bit.ly. Give me 1 second. So when you want a private consultation, then that means you are interested in paying my hourly rate. So in that particular case, it's a whole totally different link. Now, if you wanted to just be able to see if I can help you, and then go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. But if you want to pick my brain, want me to clean up your QuickBooks and help you with your bookkeeping during that session of consultation, then you will go to, give me 1 second, let me go to Acuity. 1 second, guys. All right, so do we have any other questions? Thank you, Angelia. Any other questions before we tap out? Okay. Okay, so the link is, and I'll put the link in Facebook. Yeah, I'll put the link in Facebook for you. Okay, guys, so we don't have any questions at all. Post your questions. You got like 3 more minutes before I'm done. And I got to get back to work, guys. We got to get these clients' taxes out. Okay. All right. Did she ignore my question? You had a question to pop up. Hey, Women in Purpose, how are you? No Candles of Stone. I didn't see your question, love. Repost your question, baby. I was looking at my computer. I'm looking now, so go ahead and post your question. I'm just trying to post on I didn't see a question. Okay, guys, so don't look like we have that many questions, except for I think Gloria's going to be posting hers, I think. And I think the computer then froze. So, Neva, I will definitely have somebody come in and post a response to your question. After the live stream, Trump cut the taxes by 1.5 trillion. How will that affect us? You know what? That's an amazing question. I did a live stream about that when it first was introduced and after the bill was approved and everything. But to just dive into it briefly, it's actually going to have a negative impact on the whole U.S. economy. From the accounting perspective, we have to think about something. We have to think about something. The federal funds so many state level programs. So if on the federal level, if they're going to lose 1.5 trillion, then think about how much less money the federal level will have to distribute to the states. So one, our programs, our benefits are definitely going to be negatively impacted because they will not be the same amount granted to each particular state like they used to. Okay, but from the tax perspective, it's actually going to also have a negative impact because the only way that the federal government really makes money is off taxes. So now they have to figure out a way to offset these losses. And the only way to really offset these type of losses are to beef up auditing. Okay, so they have to beef up their auditing. They have to beef up the way that they review taxes. They just have to beef up all of their initiatives to protect the U.S. government, the Treasury, from false claims for credits and so forth. So from my experience, looking at the industry and what's going to happen, they're going to just beef up their auditing to be able to recover at least a strong percentage of that 1.5 trillion. And then also the states are also going to do the same. If you've noticed, and if you notice from the state level, they're going to be beefing up ticketing and all of that stuff. So just be aware of that. And Candles and Stone says, and this tariff on imports, what's his plan? Well, I don't think he really even know what his plan is. But that's not my job to really say that. But you have to understand that we don't make anything. We are a service country. We provide services. So by him increasing the tariffs on imports, it's actually going to make the cost of goods by the time it gets to our hands much more costly. Okay, so the U.S. citizens are now also going to be negatively impacted because we're going to end up spending more money to buy the everyday stuff that we're used to buying. So, for example, if China is going to have an increased tariff tax, they're going to have to increase something on that one product or something per unit to get their money back. That's just the way it is. And they hire accountants to do it. Hey, figure out how much money the market will accept if we were to increase this product due to us losing money on the other end. So what's going to happen is we're going to see our products becoming more expensive and more costly, and all of our goods and stuff as well. So really, this is going to be unfolding within the next few years. See, I think that's where the confusion is. That's where the confusion is. I don't really think Trump really wanted to create jobs. I think he really wanted to create businesses. I don't think that he spoke what his ideas was, but I really think that his idea was he was creating businesses because he gave so many different businesses tax benefits. And the only people that will benefit are the people like ourselves that have businesses. So I think that his idea of I'm creating jobs, he first have to allow us to create the businesses, and we are the ones that create the jobs. So indirectly, by allowing small businesses to take advantage of the new tax benefits for small businesses will in turn increase jobs, because you'll have more you and me and everybody on Facebook that has small businesses employing more people. So in the end, I just think that he went to the end result and forgot about the middleman, which is us. Okay, Women in Purpose, you welcome, love. So guys, that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead on and post my private consultation. But once again, guys, if you are last minute, if you haven't filed your taxes for years, whatever the situation may be, I can definitely help you. Don't wait until the IRS come knocking on your door to come and knock on mine. Come to me so I can remain in control of your situation. If you are sitting back and you know you owe money, definitely reach out to me prior to them garnishing your wages and so forth, guys. Don't wait until your situation gets much more dire, well, detrimental than what it is now. So if you know that you haven't filed your taxes for years, or if you know you don't feel comfortable with your tax person, if you feel like you're just not in good hands or you just want to move on over to me, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. Charlie, thank you so much, guys. I really enjoyed the live stream today. And for all of my replay viewers, don't forget to please share the video, and you can post your questions. I will come back and check and see. And don't forget, guys, from today forward, all the way up until the last day of taxes, which considered tax day, I'm going to be given 2 copies of my tax journal. Okay, so when you come into my live streams from today forward, please share the video if you want an opportunity to win my tax journal, guys. So I'm Folasade, the accountant to entrepreneurs, guys. Have an amazing day. See you guys later. Bye Periscope, bye Facebook. Love you guys. Bye bye.